In a dungeon, well believe, the planet of the apes, lays Patriots Watchtower patron Ken Woodward. Hello, as I sit here beneath the depths of society. Hi. Could you pour me a drink, dear matron? Huh?
Fuck you. Give me a bottle of booze. Here's my dollar. Suck my dick.
Don't tell me, don't tempt me. I'll drink till the bottle's empty. I'm not in denial, so don't put my life on trial. I never asked for your opinion. I never asked for your advice. You think I'm unable to set my drink down on the table? I hoard it, I guard it, but damn it, I'm the one who bought it. So I don't wanna hear your sermon. You're only preaching to the choir. Nobody's paying you to think. Shut up and pour me a drink. Stop pointing your finger. I never said I was a social drinker. Don't tell me, don't tempt me, don't break it to me gently. If you don't ask me stupid questions, then I'll never tell you stupid lies. And nobody's paying you to think. Shut up and pour me a drink. I'm not some red-nosed cartoon thrown out of every barroom. It's not some nasty habit, so don't lock your liquor cabinet. If I start missing work and acting like a total jerk, then you can say anything you want. Your party's disbanding, but I'll be the last one standing. I win by attrition. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. You think I've got a drinking problem, but I think I do it pretty well. And anyway, nobody's paying you to think. Shut up and pour me a drink. Oh, just shut up and pour me a drink. Nobody's paying you to think. So just shut up and pour me a drink. Oh, just shut up and pour me a drink.
Oh my god! They killed Kenny! You bastard!
Okay, so I wasn't really planning on doing a show this Thursday, April 30th, but situations invoked that I proceed further and do so. Fortunately, I had my platform ready, as I mentioned last week I was going to give, and I'm going to do that. Not going to do the Walking Dead thing yet. It's this Sunday, May 3rd. That will be Walking Dead. Anyway, as if that's so important after what's happened over these last few days. No, not. But a friend of mine has made a bold statement, a partner in crime, so to speak. As I say lightly, a partner in crime. The man who actually pushed me into this podcast, in lesser words, or lesser strides. He's the one who got me to take my Facebook rants off of my page and onto the air. So, yeah, the very man who made me, so to speak, put forth a statement this yesterday actually today, I think 10 hours ago, today, that kind of shook the foundations of this Patriots Watchtower podcast. But at the same time, I'm not going to judge just yet the results of those shakings, as he announced himself as now the founder of a new Federalist Party. Into that which we will get forth into in this program, not in depth, as I have not had time yet to research his findings, books he put forth that he read to come to this conclusion, which I will eventually read, without a doubt. So welcome to Patriots Watchtower, not breaking news, but for the world, breaking news for the movement, so to speak. And hopefully we will get to the bottom of this and hopefully find a solution that puts not only my thoughts and views and this Patriots Watchtower movement, but the thoughts and views of the Federalist Party movement in synchronicity, so to speak. So thank you and welcome to the show. Patriots Watchtower Radio, or Watchtower Podcast, I should say.
I'm not gonna live by their rules anymore.
Killer instinct, son. You gotta get angry. You gotta get mean. That's the only way you can play.
Well, I guess I'm not really an angry person.
Ooh, are you angry now?
So welcome to Patriots Watchtower. Oh, okay. Anyway. Yeah, a unique chapter in our history has just occurred as far as Patriots Watchtower goes. As I think I told you from the beginning, maybe not all of you have been listening to all the shows. If you have been listening to all the shows, you understand what I'm talking about when I say that. I'm not the person who actually came up with this idea. I didn't. I was poked along by a friend, Evan White, who liked what I was posting on my Facebook page, and from there he said I should be part of this movement. He took it over one night, basically. He made the whole page, the original blog site, everything, Patriots Watchtower. He gave me the opportunity to name it. I named it Patriots Watchtower, kind of as a tongue-in-cheek against the Watchtower magazine, which I had known as a kid, a religious magazine, a pamphlet, whatever you want to call it. Nonetheless, that's where it started. And so anyway, that's how that all began with Patriots Watchtower. Then he asked me if I would like to try my own blog out loud, and I, from there, with Spreaker.com, and from there formed this radio well, not a radio show as much as a podcast, I guess. Well, today on my Facebook page, my wall, Evan White has been kind of quiet as far as his comments on Facebook, unlike I was when I started out. Well, he has now declared himself a member of the Federalist Party and is forming a party to that effect, which, as you can imagine, me trying to start a Patriots Watchtower movement took me aback quite a bit. I have since gone on Wikipedia, and I have looked up the Federalist movement. It's a very old movement. Dates way back to the very beginning of our government. John Quincy Adams would be the first Federalist president and only Federalist president in our history. It's based on a secular attitude, as well as, from what I can read, a strong government. Even though it's a strong government, it sounds liberal. It is considered by many to be a pro-conservative movement, actually the very roots of the pro-conservative movement, and therefore he uses the word in his description of it as republicanism. You can imagine that bites a little bit, bites a lot actually. But as I said, I'm an open-minded person. He's had several books. He's or to give you an idea, I was going to go ahead and read this post. Like I said, he's a very good friend of mine. We both have agreed many times on Facebook, wall posts and such, on what's wrong about our country. The Federalist, my intellectual and political home from now on, he says. So in my political past, I was a Republican, a Democrat, communist, and a libertarian, and an anarchist. All these have been based on emotional whims, and I have never given rational thought to my political choices. I have read The Prince, Rousseau's political writings, Das Kapital, The Wealth of Nations, The Virtue of Selfishness, American Capitalism, the Federalist Papers, the Anti-Federalist Papers, John Stuart's Mills on Liberty, and much study and